is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Stories from Leadership newspaper, Daily Post, The Guardian, Punch, and ThisDay. Do you remember the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info are only informing you of the headlines at this time.
This is Morning Crossfire.
We're streaming live at this time, also on Facebook and on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. Go on, stream with us, okay? Leave your messages so we can read them as we go on during the course of this headline review this very morning. Okay, let's start off with the review at this time. We have headlines from the Leadership newspaper, starting off from that end. Leadership newspaper. President needs smooth takeoff, says Wike. INEC approves final list of Bayelsa, Kogi, Imo governorship candidates. Now, Deko to Tinubu, don't forget our struggle for equity and justice. 10th National Assembly, first Christ to replace Abbas. Reps disapprove of Nigerian Air, asks federal government to halt operations. Tribunal, INEC objects to obese exhibits from 17 states. Again, Senate rejects controversial water bill. Still keeping up with the likes of Leadership for today, you would also find of interest in Leadership. PDP asks IGP, DSS to investigate attack at Ogun Election Tribunal. CNN urges Tinubu to form inclusive government. Sokoto attacks PDP Wamako condole with victims' families. Be wary of external undemocratic forces. Kano South Senator-elect CSOs warn Tinubu. And then Speaker, Arewa women 100% focus plead with lawmakers to back party's choice. Yaya Bello dissolves Kogi Assembly, says APC unbeatable. Group knocks Ndume over comments on Yaris qualification. All right, well, these are stories that you can follow through. Oh, yes, and I like this one. Manchester City named most valuable football club brand. Moving away from Leadership now to Daily Post. Subsidy removal, SMEs groan over rising cost of services. Fuel subsidy, NLC, affiliates divided over suspension of strike. Ebonyi police confirms the murder of 2 persons, injury of officer by warlords. Reps ask federal government to suspend Nigerian Air. Fuel subsidy, Peter Obi reveals his worries and takes position. Edo government increases minimum wage to 40,000 naira. Oti's wife visits girls rescued from Abia baby factory. Ebonyi, nobody can force me to appoint unprofessionals into my cabinet, Nifuru speaks. Alleged 1.35 billion naira fraud. Appeal court reserves ruling in Sule Lamido's case. 2023 census. MPC reviews processes. Tinubu reacts to Obo's appointment into Scotland's Board of Data Lab Centre. And then of interest, Wike kicks against Muslim National Assembly leadership. Fuel subsidy. Peter Obi reveals his worries, takes position. And then Amma Ehule emerges Rivers House of Assembly Speaker. Tinubu, the leader Nigeria needs. Wike. All right, well, these are stories you can follow through on. Yahoo court sentences 19 internet fraudsters to prison in Benin. All right, that's in Edo State now. Katsina bandits kill man on his farm. Suspected militia kills farmer in Taraba State. Custom pound 6,900 bags of smuggled rice in Ogun State. All right, moving on from Daily Post to The Guardian now. Let's take a look at stories from The Guardian. Unreliable grid alternative energy spike borrowing costs by 50%. And then, of interest as well, bandits kill 2, abduct 30 after communities missed deadline on levies. Bauchi governor approves employment of 1,480 workers 8 years after embargo. Again, Kogi PDP suffers setback as stakeholders defect to APC. PEPC, improper arrangement of documents stall hearing of articles petition. International body decries poaching as Nigeria loses 2,998 nurses to UK. Gender parity to fetch Africa additional $85 billion yearly revenue. And then Daily Times ex-editor Peter Pan and now Horo for burial in UK today. CBN's anchor borrower scheme, moribund, revive it. Farmers beg Tinubu. Kano Vasti to adopt e-Naira policy for tuition and other payments. CSOs knock NLC for suspending strike. E-hailing drivers down tools, shut down apps. African CEO charts path to $1 billion investment opportunity in Nigeria and others. U.S. commits to health security in Nigeria as IHVN commissions $8 billion Naira campus. Senate okays Tinubu's request to appoint 20 special advisors. And now to Punch newspaper. Ukraine evacuates thousands after key dam destroyed. Senegalese protest, family demands justice for son killed. Senate presidency, Akpabio, Yari Batu over lawmakers' votes. We chartered the plane from Ethiopia to Nigeria. Nigerian Air MD breaks silence. Oh, you should listen to this. The clip on this is something else. It's really something else. Virology Institute commissions public health research campus. Subsidy, reps demand NNPCL audit over unaccounted 2 trillion naira assets. Finally, Senate throws out Buhari's controversial water bill. House alleges fraud, asks Tinubu to suspend Nigerian Air. It won jostle for Kogi Bayelsa Imo governor seats. Police probe assassination of UI professor. Obasa, re-elected speaker as Sanwo-Olu inaugurates Lagos Assembly. All right, well, these are just some of the stories here and there as you find in the likes of the Punch for today. All right, well, there's also the Fresher Boy in communal crisis claims two policemen injured. Man remanded for stabbing friend to death. Drug trafficker bags 5 years jail time. Lagos hoodlums stabs 27-year-old man, victim hospitalized. EFCC nabs Kwara internet fraudster with luxury cars and laptops. And now to ThisDay for today. Ogun presents official cast to new permanent secretaries. Kogi Guba, PDP stakeholders from EXCO members in Kaba, Bunu defects to APC. Oyebanji signs Rural Access Roads Authority State Road Fund laws. Also of interest this very morning, Adeleke dissolves 7th Assembly, proclaims 8th Assembly. Senate okays Tinubu's request to appoint 20 special advisors. And then, as well, you find of interest, Senate, MPA redeploys Apapa Port manager. Stakeholders urge federal government to increase funding for health care. Kobe Guba now. PDP stakeholders, former ESCO members in Kababuni defect to APC. World Bank to strengthen fertilizer production and soil health in West Africa with $1.5 billion. All right. International food commodity prices dip by 2.6% in May. All right, well, these are stories you can follow through on as we find them across the papers for today. Do remember, the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info have only informed you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire. Watch your number one talk station of the nation. Nigeria Info every day of the week, Mondays to Friday on YouTube to catch up with the Morning Crossfire.
As we take on your course this very morning, we plead with you to follow through with our editorial guide. Your course needs to be devoid of hateful speech, lies, fake news, and abuses. We ask of you to be truthful and factual as you share with us on Nigeria Info this very morning. All right, with that said, let's take your calls on. The numbers remain 0700 951 0000. You can also join in on 080 9597 4869. Okay, that's 080 9597 4869. WhatsApp will do fine on 080 999 30137. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, sir. Femi.
Yes, welcome, Abila.
Good morning to everyone listening.
Yes, you're welcome.
Every headline you hear, wiki. What is it with the wiki? Is it the only ex-governor? You know, he said president smooth takeoff of presidency. Yes, we know. Whether we like it or not, Tinubu has become the president, and we will give him the support he needs. And Ebonyi, the governor said nobody is going to determine who is going to take into his cabinet, and that is good, because the beginning of the downfall of a governor is when he now begin to listen to his predecessor. That is when he will not get it right.
Okay.
Just like the case of Kaduna State, the present governor said almost how many percent of the former governor's cabinet is going to take him to his own cabinet. That is the beginning of the downfall of that governor. So if truly he would want to go by what his heart has told him to go by, he's going to achieve. So don't allow anybody to drag you into something that at the end of the day is not going to yield any fruit.
All right.
Wike should just try by all means to just secure what he wants to secure. He is disturbing us.
Okay.
Mr. Femi.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for your viewpoint. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Good morning, Femi.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, my name is KD. I'm calling from Mamalada.
Okay, good to have you on.
That was like the last speaker said. Why are you people giving that prevalence of being on the news all the time? Is he the only ex-governor? Please receive attention from him. We don't want people who are like that. Now, the issue of Nigeria, I mean, that they told us it's a chartered plane from Ethiopia. You see, this is very unfortunate. For how long shall we be scammed by these people? We have COVID-19 scam, we have fuel subsidy scam, we have rice pyramid scam, we have almost everything is scam. Why should they go to that extent of painting another country's plane and bring it in to tell us that they are unveiling Nigeria here? I mean, this is childish. I expect the new government to go into this. It's those who are behind it to be punished. Nigerians should know.
Okay.
They have spent a lot of money. Look at what they did in London by just by the logo. They spent so much to launch the logo in London 5 years ago. Today they are hiring another country's plane to come and tell us they are unveiling the Nigerian air.
Okay. Interesting viewpoint. Thank you. Let's leave it down with you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning, Femi.
Yes, how are you today, sir?
I'm fine. How is work?
Good. Let's talk.
Yeah. We take it against the Muslim National Assembly.
Oh, do you mind telling me your name?
It's Kingsley. Femi.
Okay, Kingsley. Yes, please go on.
We take it against Muslim National Assembly. We should be stable. maintain his word. He once said Rivers State is a Christian state. He left Rivers State and supported the presidency of Muslim. Now, he's not at peace with Muslim National Assembly. Let him be stable. Let us know where he's going. He cannot support a Muslim president. Now, he don't want Muslim National Assembly. And he said your state is a Christian state.
Okay.
What really do you want?
All right. Thank you, Kingsley.
Muslim National Assembly, because it appears to you they are the ones that are capable to lead.
All right. Thank you, Kingsley. Thank you. All right. Good morning to you. Welcome.
Yeah, Femi, good morning. My name is Emeka from Gwarimpa.
Emeka from Gwarimpa. Good to talk to you. Welcome.
Yes, Femi, I'm just not happy. Almost 85% of what you just read out is, will I say, is negative. I don't want to call it negative because it may not sound palatable to those who took out time and painstakingly put up all this, But to come to think of it, look at the headlines: the killings in Castina, 2 kids in Ebonyi, 1 kid. It's just not what we expect. We expect a state, a government, that we come down, on this, hard on these bandits. It's like life is no longer sacred in Nigeria. What is happening? And then the issue of Nigerian air or allegedly Nigerian air, you can't do that if it is in a developed climate, if it is in a place where rule of law is sacrosanct. By now, the former minister Hadi Sadiki should have been arrested. It is not fair. If actually you want to do that, you need you have the Senate Committee on Aviation, you have the House Committee on Aviation, you have the stakeholders. Take them along, tell them this is what we want to do. We want to hire a plane. We want to make it. Because before commenting, I just read the full story from my phone. The man was in the Senate Committee. He was explaining that they actually did not mean to tell Nigerians that air was in purely Nigerian air. Just wanted to
trust me, my dear friend. When I play the exchange before the committee as we go on the show in the 8 o'clock hour, I mean, people will be amazed and shocked. I don't know what other words to use for it, but man, that's the answer that is coming out from my stomach.
Honestly, you people are. Let me give others the opportunity. Yeah. You people are trying. The kind of you read all these things, you enjoy it, and then you go back and you start regretting what is happening. Nigerians are just let's just be watching. But I believe that Tinubu will do the right thing. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. I'm grateful to you for your viewpoint this very morning. Okay, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Femi.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my name is Yahya from Suleja.
All right, then, let's talk.
My whole thing is about this Nigerian air scam. Should I call it scam or what? I don't understand what went wrong. No, Buhari now, if he's listening or he's watching this whole thing now, how will it fail? I don't know. Under his government, if it's possible that he saw, you said when they would come and tell him, oh God, this is what we want to do. Okay, you are going to deal with them. Can you swear to Allah you are doing? Yes, that is all. Come all the way. See, this one needs to be arrested. How do you the former Minister of Aviation?
Okay.
I think people should go into. I think you should investigate that very well. I'm boiling to say the fact.
So let me quickly ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, I'm listening.
This question can be real, it can be fictional, it can also be not fictional, but just listen cleverly, okay? Anybody listening in who is able to take this up should tell me. If you are a director in a company where you own 5% of the shares of the company, remember, the company is 100% and you own 5% shares of the company, how much say do you have on what happens in that company? Now, this question is fictional, but it also has some measure of reality in it. I wouldn't say more than that, with regards to this. Like I said yesterday, this is the time where I'll be saying things that use your tongue to count your teeth. I did not say anything, did I? I didn't say. It's a question now. All right, well, let me read off some of our friends' messages on Facebook. Joel Choji says, Femi, good morning, sir. You're a blessing to our generation. Thank you so much, Sam. Dr. Mrs. Olebara from Owerri says, we have all it takes to develop this country, but it is held ransom by some greedy and selfish people. Good leadership is a luxury in Nigeria, a country where evil has been allowed to bestride and ravage our polity unchallenged. Good leaders don't take advantage and intimidate or diminish their subjects. A lost nation is one in which... A lost nation is one in which hunger and jobless people blindly support those responsible for their agony and misery. So unfortunate. Thomas Edwin says, good morning, Femi D. Good morning to you. Felix Upebo says, how many of the population of Pakistan have generator and who are using it? Okay, that's your question. And then Olowo David Ugoche says, keep up the good work. Good morning, Femi D. Obianco Paul says, Femi D, I cite you. Have a wonderful day. Fitzgerald there. Nigeria is a drama planet, says Peter Joseph. Oludade Abiode says, good morning, Femi D. I have a request to make from Mr. President. And my demand is for him to single out the former Minister of Aviation, Mr. Serika, for prosecution, because the whole process that gave back to the so-called Nigeria Air is a fraud. Mr. President must prosecute the man. Nigeria is not his personal estate. It should prosecute and punish him adequately. All right. Joshua Joseph says, Femdi, good morning. You are not looking bad this morning. Well done job over there. Thank you, dear friend. Okay. I think I have to put it on hold now, but I do see all your messages. I've taken a good number of them. I'll see if I can rally back around some other messages as we go on during the course of the show. I'm grateful to you. Thank you so much. I'll be back after the break. There's more to play today. Oh, hey!
I can tell you for a fact that
This is Nigeria Info.